Hello everyone and welcome back to Milo Farms. Well, today we are out in the trailer taking a look at this 2025 Skidoo Grand Touring Sport. We had this machine out last weekend, had a little bit of bad luck with the other machine, and there will be some upcoming videos about that. But today we're going to be taking a look at the steering handlebar riser on this machine. As you can see right here, it has the original riser on it, and the angle of this puts the handlebars in a pretty good position if you're going to be riding it standing up. However, that's not a very convenient way most of the time to ride a touring snowmobile, because your arms are real close back, or the handlebars, I guess, are real close back to your chest, and so your arms aren't really extended, so you kind of don't have a lot of leverage on that. So what you would do then is adjust down here at the bottom to tilt those handlebars further forward to get a little bit more reach. But what we're going to be doing today is installing a adjustable handlebar riser that is the OEM Skidoo part. So as you can see right here, here is the Skidoo part number. And here is the part. This is the part that comes standard on the fancy model, the LE model, I believe it is, like the other machine that we have. So this allows you to have the handlebars in whichever position you would like, from this current position that they're in to the position a little bit further forward at the click of that T-handle at the front there. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start by getting everything taken apart here. We're going to go ahead and probably need to remove these zip ties on here because the new wiring hooks on differently. And then we're going to need to remove these screws on top and also remove the screws on the bottom and get this undone. We also want to note the positioning of these indicators on top here. You can see it's at +1, and that is the way it's positioned also on the other machine that I compared it to as well. So we'll go ahead and start it at that same position when we put it back together. So we've got the handlebars laid down here, and we're going ahead and removing the bolts at the bottom and the bolts at the top. Make sure that you are using the proper wrench for that. It's a Torx, and it looks like it is a Torx 40 on there. If you have any questions about this installation, remember that Skidoo does not provide the installation manuals anymore with their products, but if you Google the part number, you'll be able to find right on the Skidoo website the installation manual. So we're going to go ahead and loosen these four here, which are pretty tight, and then finish loosening these ones down here. So there it is, all taken off, and we are going to go ahead and put the new one on. We'll lay the new one down, and then we'll put the bottom bolts on loose and kind of straighten it up and then get it aligned. So there's the bottom bolts on, and we will tighten that down until it's snug but able to move. So we got the bottom put on, and everything's tight, and they're just about even. You want the gap here and the gap here to be just the same. And then you want this surface right along here to be flat with the floor, per the instructions. So it's a little deceptive right now because the way it's sitting, but if you were to step back and look at this, you can see it's pretty much level with the floor. And we'll go ahead and tighten the bottom up. So it's on there all tightened up on the bottom, and now we'll go ahead and set the handlebars in it and start the top adjustments and tightening. So there we are, all installed, and that's just about the position it was to start with. However, you can see the angles here are still incorrect because I need to compare the positioning of all these switches with how the other machine is when it gets back from the shop. So when you put the release, pull the release, move it up, right there is about the position that it is when it's compared to how we use the other one. Much more comfortable on your arms. And then, like I said, we still need to straighten all these things up, and we will use the hash marks that are on here that you can see right here comparatively with the other machine to make sure we get those all in the positions that we found to be the most comfortable. So hope everybody enjoyed the video, and remember, you can't finish a project without getting started.